All right, folks, so I am back. It's been a long time. I was pregnant and had a baby, and some women, when they're pregnant, can just go, go, go. But for me, everything slows down. So I had taken a couple minutes or a couple months away from the blog, but I just wanted to just get back into the flow of things. So today I'm going to be talking about something I blogged about, and that is why God has given you the grace and the right to choose your mate. My theology in all this is changing and growing. You know, I am a romantic. I just believe there was that one person and that was it. But if we look at everything in the sense of scientifically, there's more there's more women than men. And so I've seen lots of happy couples be married for 25, 30 years, and then they lose a spouse and they get remarried and they're happy for another 20 years. Does that mean that the one they married was not the one and the one they're with is the one? No, I believe that the Lord has one requirement when it comes to marriage, and that is to be equally yoked, to be with someone who's equally yoked spiritually, to have the same vision, to have the same direction. And then he lets us have a choice. God is big on choice and free will. He's not a controlling being that is making you do anything. The greatest gift that he gave us was the right to choose. And so when we're walking with God, when we're submitted to God, when we're listening to the Spirit of God and we have wise counsel and all those things, we're able to choose wisely. And so what he's looking for us is to choose someone that loves him, that honors him, that's going to go after him like we're going after him. And then the other things, he says, go ahead. Do you have peace? Do you have joy? Flow with the Holy Spirit. So God has given us the right to choose. And the main reason for that as well is that if he chooses for us, then we're going to be blaming him all day long for our mistakes. And so when we choose our spouse, we're saying, I'm making an intentional decision to love this man, to love this woman every single day, to forgive them, to walk alongside them, to fight for them. It's a choice. And when we choose it at the altar, we choose it every single day after that. And so we thank God that he has given us that right. He gives us his Holy Spirit to guide us into what is true and what is good, but he's not there to control us. I had people say, well, what if God has willed it, then it shall happen. The thing with marriage is it requires two wills making a mutual decision. And so sometimes people will feel like someone is their husband or someone is their wife, but that person has a choice to choose them. And just because they don't choose them, it doesn't mean that that person heard wrong or even what God had said was wrong per se, but we have the right to choose. And so God is not going to make anyone pick someone. He's going to allow us to choose those that we marry and choose to spend our lifetime with. And that's so that we can choose them daily and we can become one with them intentionally. I thank God for that. I thank God that every day I get to choose to love my husband. I get to choose to fight for him and fight for our marriage. And that he's there alongside us, walking by us and giving us the tools to do it. So for those that are single, choose wisely. For those that are married, continue to choose your spouse every day. Next week, I'm going to go over some ways that you can choose your spouse daily and what that looks like. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.